I'm finna bounce that ass and drop that ass and pop it like a shootout. I pull them panties down, they smiling like they bought the food out. I hop up on their face and make my hips go like a luau. I showed you I'm a gangster, now I wanna see what you about. I ain't shy, bust it wide, cause I been that bitch. Hey, I ain't shy, bust it wide.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I am telling y'all the part 2 of my BBL journey video, of my medical clearance drama. Y'all are not gonna believe the mess that was happening with me. Like, whew, it was ridiculous. But anyways, and I'm also doing a Q&A because I did get some questions about like the whole process part of it that I do know about. So if you are interested, then keep on watching. Y'all, so let me start from where we left off. If you don't know where we left off, go watch the last video, then come back here. So let me tell y'all, I'm chilling. Oh, and I got my little hookah in case y'all hear some bubbles. That's my hookah. But anyways, so I'm chilling or whatever in the office. I'm like, why is it taking so long? I shouldn't be here this long, right? The first doctor that comes in seems like so happy and nice, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna BBL, like that's great. Happy you're happy. Basically, that was the vibes that was given off. The supervisor of all of the doctors that are in this like family practice that I go to, which I hate them. Like the whole business itself is just, they suck at everything. But anyways, he comes in and he's like, yeah, I just want you to know I'm not gonna clear you. So I'm like, well, this doctor right here just told me that she was gonna clear me, so why aren't you clearing me? And first of all, who are you? Because I'm confused. You just walk up in my room telling me you're not gonna clear me. Okay, but why? What's going on? So he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna clear you because why are you even doing this? Like, what's the point? Sir, I don't feel comfortable explaining why I want to get a BBL. That's my decision. Yeah, but you just need to find other ways to lose weight. I said, okay. In my head, I'm like, yo, he really trying me and he really wants me to go off in here, but I'm not even gonna give him the satisfaction, you know? So I'm like, Kalaisha, just stay calm. Just stay calm. So I'm staying calm, right? So I said, sir, I just lost 30 pounds doing keto in 1 month on my own. I know how to lose weight. Me losing weight is not a problem. It has never been an issue. I want to get a BBL done for me because I don't like certain things that I'm able to change. If I had the money to change it, I'm going to change it, and that's what I want to do. So are you going to sign my paper? So he's still just like on the fence about it, basically. Like, he don't know if he wants to sign it. So I'm just like, listen, if you don't sign my paper, give it back and I will go to another doctor that will, because you're not going to stop me, honey, and you're definitely not going to get me canceled and I paid all this money for the surgery. We're not doing that. So he's like, fine, I'll just clear you. What do I have to? I said, thank you, honey, thank you. Mind y'all, I went there to get like my blood work, everything that needed to be done for me to get cleared. That's what was supposed to happen. I went there to get my blood work done and for him to sign my medical clearances. That's the only thing I needed to get done. Why he tell me after he signed the paper? I said, yeah, and can I have a copy of that, right? I don't think he even expected me to even ask for a copy of it because of the comments that were on it. I was like, oh, you're really like against plastic surgery. Like, it's pretty obvious. But one little thing before I jump to where I was at, I had my chemo on, right? I had my chemo, I had my overgrown, I had everything on. So, and he was an Arabian Indian guy. He looked like he probably was Muslim, or, you know, he just seemed like he was in the same religion as I am. So I'm like, okay, that's what the problem is. He thinks I'm putting something fake in my body, and that's not what I'm doing. I'm using my own fat and moving it to another area. That's it. But anyways, moving on. So he like, oh yeah, we don't do blood work here, you're gonna have to go somewhere else for that. So I'm like, okay, fine, just do this then. Cool. He acts like he's signing my, he signs my paper or whatever, writes these rude ass comments on there. I get to the front desk, something told me to read the paper, so that's what I did. I opened the paper up, I start reading it, and it says patient needs to do other things to lose weight. She doesn't need to be trying to get weight, like all this stuff. I was like, oh my god. I said, this dude really got me effed up Tell him come here. Tell him to come to the front right now. Come to the front. Come to the front right now. Come to the front. Okay? To the front. Like, I was pissed. Mad as hell. So he comes and then says, I didn't mean it that way. I'm just trying to look out for your best interest. He was like, you're beautiful the way you are. Who said I was ugly? Who said I thought I was ugly? Huh? Like, I'm confused. Explain. I'm just like, you know what? To myself, like, let's get on up out of here before you catch case. So I said, you know what? I'm finna go. I'm finna go right now. So I'll go to the front. The receptionist, she's so nice. So she's like, she's like, what's going on? So I explained to her what happened because I was pissed. So I'm telling her what happened. I'm like, yeah, he's talking about he came through my blood work. She said, well, let me see. I give her the order slip. She's like, we do this here, we do this here. She said, matter of fact, we do all this here. She said, you're not leaving, we're gonna do your blood work. I'm like, yo, if it wasn't for you, I would have had to go somewhere else to get blood work done. Then he ordered an additional test because I had asthma. So mind you, all I needed was a chest x-ray, which at the hospital that's near my house, all you gotta do is walk in and they'll take you immediately and they send your x-ray right on over like that. So I knew I wasn't gonna be delayed at all. Mind you, you get your medical clearance information 60 days before you go for your surgery. I got mine 59 days before and I went to the doctor's on my 60th day. Like, I wasn't playing. My coordinator was mom, so she gave me my information a day early, which I love her. Thank you so much, Nicole. But yes, so I was getting everything done. And I'm like, and then you have to have it in before your 45-day mark. That means you have 14 days, right? Let me see, basically like roughly 2 weeks to get that stuff done and turned in. Like, seriously. So I was like freaking out because then he writes on a paper, see me in a week to get cleared again for surgery. So I'm like, okay. I starts calculating shit up on my calendar and just looking at everything. I'm like, if I come back in a week, which you're not gonna have my results for another week, I'm gonna miss my deadline and I'm not gonna be able to get my surgery. Yeah. You're playing with me. That's what you was doing. He was playing with me. So alright, so then the receptionist nurse at the front desk, she did all my blood work that day. She called around for me to find somewhere to get the test that I needed to get done that he ordered extra. Everybody was booked up for a month. She literally had a doctor squeeze me in. Okay, squeeze me in because I needed my surgery. Like, I really am thankful for that receptionist because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been cleared at all. So I said, Kalasia, be smart. Go around your doctor, right? So this is what I did. My paper, the copy of my medical clearance, I faxed it off because he wasn't going to fax it off until my blood work came back. I faxed it off that same day. My blood work, it would have been here on Tuesday, but it actually was snowing in PA. So I didn't get it until Wednesday. Mind you, I went to the doctor's on Friday. Wednesday, they... In fact, the same receptionist that helped me, I called her up, she called me up and was like, hey, I got your blood work back, everything was good, I'm about to fax it over. I said, thank you so much. She faxed it over immediately. Oh, y'all, and then let me tell y'all another thing my doctor did. He put that my BMI was a 33 point something. Mind you, you can't have a higher BMI than a 34. My BMI is down to a 31, honey. I've been working, okay, period. It's down to a 31. I'm fine with that. I said, why do it say that my BMI is higher than it should be? I'm kind of confused. Y'all, why he put that I was 5'2" and I'm 5'3.5"? So of course my BMI was off with the weight that was calculated. I said, oh, you're really a sneaky motherfucker. You was really trying hard to shut me down. Like, he was trying to stop my program all the way. Like, he wasn't playing. He was on a mission, okay? He was on a mission. But anyway, so then, hold on, y'all, this about here. But then, so, since everything over, I was clear by that following Friday. Well, the end of that week on that Friday, period. Ernesto from yesterday called me up and was like, I just want you to know, you're cleared. I was like, oh my God. 53 days before my surgery, not 42, not 41. 53 days before I got cleared. I was so happy, so ecstatic. So yeah, y'all, that was my medical drama, honey. medical clearance drama. And the crazy thing is, I thought I was gonna have the drama from Mia Aesthetics, because a lot of different dolls say Mia Aesthetics is just horrible when it comes to trying to clear you. Not me. They got me in and out like boop boop real quick. Okay, real quick. So now let's get into the Q&A portion. Okay, so the first question is, what are you getting done? So I am getting a BBL and lipo 360. That is called a Brazilian butt lift with lipo 360. So basically they're going to take like liposuction all the fat from like my sides, my back, like everywhere up here, everywhere. They're going to take it all out and they're going to put it in my hips and in my butt. Somebody gonna say, what surgery? Yeah, because y'all didn't know until I popped one out on my YouTube video. But yes, I'm getting the BBL. So oh, someone said I don't have a question, I just hope everything is well. Aw, thank you. Everything actually is really well in my life. Everything's going good, except for the fact that my car just wanted to be acting stupid, but it's in the shop, so I feel better. I just keep getting that same question. What are you getting done? What are you getting done? What are you getting done? I am getting a Brazilian butt lift and liposuction 360. That's what I'm getting done. And then, okay, so I see, are you scared and are you nervous? So I'm not gonna say that I'm like scared, but I am nervous. So I'm like a little, like I get butterflies, like, you know, like I'm that type of nervous. I'm not like, oh my god, like matter of fact, I think the correct word for this is anxious. I am anxious as hell because I just cannot wait to be on my way flying, about to go get my surgery in Miami. Like I just cannot wait. So yes. Okay, so someone said, I want to know why you're getting a Brazilian butt lift. So that's going to be in another video, so keep watching to find out when. Okay, it says, where did you start when you did your research and what made you pick the doctor you're going to? So that's a good question. So where did I start? I'm gonna say I started looking, like becoming more interested in it, I should say, on YouTube. Just watching videos, watching videos, seeing different girls' experiences and stuff. I'm just like, wow, like I feel like that too. Like I should do it. Like I already had it in my mind, but it was like, okay, no, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Like, you know, I was kind of like indecisive about whether or not I wanted to do it. So that was, yeah, that's all that. But I also joined different Facebook groups. They really help. And I joined the Instagram surgery community. That community is very private. I'm not gonna tell you how to get into it unless you're really interested in plastic surgery. If so, you could DM me on my Instagram at Let's Stay Right. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. You could DM me and I, you know, help you out with that. And what made me pick my doctor? So I always liked my doctor's work. Like, this dude is really the GOAT. He really is. And damn, like he worked on a lot of girls that had my figure, like, you know, like kind of smaller at the top, but like already got a little bit of curves. And he just like, y'all, he really do it. Like, and I'm gonna tell you who my doctor is in a minute, because I know y'all like, well, who's the doctor? Give me a second. I'm gonna tell you, give me a second. But yeah, oh, and I also was using, what is this website called? realself.com. You can research any doctor. You can see if they're double board certified. You can see all that stuff. And also, I had to make sure whoever I was going to was double board certified and had 0 deaths. So I don't mind if they, you know, had deaths, because we have to be realistic about this, everybody. These doctors, sorry, my neighbor's kids was running around all crazy, acting crazy. Like, my kid is asleep, like, relax. Sorry, y'all, they get on my nerves. Anyways, but what I was saying, oh, you want to really make sure that your surgeon is double board certified and has 0 deaths. I mean, but we do have to be realistic. They're surgeons. I'm pretty sure they killed someone on the table before, and if they didn't, you know, all praise to the Lord. I thank God that I'm happy about that. But things happen. It's not always in their control. You know, that's like why you have to really make sure that your body is really well and healthy enough to withstand surgery, because this is not a simple process where I'm gonna be walking around the next day like, hey everybody, like, no, this is very serious and I can die, you know. Like, of course I thought about that, but like, it's for real. Like, it can happen, like, seriously. It says, how much did it cost and who are you going to? I want to go. Where you going? Who's your surgeon, girl? Y'all are crazy. So my surgery itself cost $7,300, I believe. No, I'm lying. It was $6,800, I believe. And then I added on the package with like the garment. My garment is included, my lipofoams, ab board, 3 massages, and I think that's it. And then of course the lipo 360 of the 12 different areas, and then the BBL itself. So everything came out to be $7,100. That's how much I paid. Now, that's not including expenses. That is not including my flight. That is not including my family's flights, our Airbnb, the rental car. And then you also have to keep in mind, you pay all this money for your surgery now. You need to make sure you have money for after your surgery, okay? Because you need to keep up with those massages. Lymphatic drainage massages are very important. Like, so it's not gonna be as easy as no 1, 2, 3. You feel me? Like, if like people really save up for the surgery when they really want it, because it's expensive. It is. That's just that. There we go. And who am I going to? I am going to Dr. Mayo in Miami, Florida, at the Me Aesthetics location in Miami, Florida. Like I told y'all, he to go. Like, look him up. If you don't think he to go, let me know. Be like, girl, you bumped your head, don't go to him. I'm already going, but I'm just saying, because I think he'd go. But I promise you he's the go. But now, I'm happy I called my surgeon at his price now, because honey, I think he's about 20K now. Ooh. Too much for me. Okay, we got a lot more questions. Okay, so this question says, how much do you weigh before and after surgery? So right now, currently, I am 183 pounds and I am 5'3.5". My BMI is a 32/31 because I fluctuate between 180 and 183, but yeah. And my weight after surgery will be the exact same. It's not a weight loss surgery, so they're not like about to, you know, cut the pounds off. I ain't getting a tummy tuck. Nah, I'm not getting that unless after I have kids and then I need to, you know, get my tummy tucked. But honestly, I could care less now. Have more kids, I should say, have more children. But yeah, I'm gonna weigh the exact same. Some women might weigh, like a lot of women from all the videos that I watch, they'll go in weighing like, let's say 150. They come out weighing 149. You know, like nothing drastic. Because you gotta remember, the fat is going right back in you. Not all of it is gonna go in, but a lot of it is. Somebody said, what did you get done? So they think I already had surgery, and they said, I didn't know you were getting any surgery. a lot of y'all didn't. Once again, y'all didn't know. You know what I'm saying? It was private until I wanted to make it public. That's all. But I already answered this, but I'm getting a BBL and lipo 360. And then it says, oh my God, you're really doing it. I am, mamas, I am. And I'm very excited about it. It says, where will you be going? Not saying give up your surgeon, but state-wise. It's fine, I already gave up the surgeon. It's cool. But I'm going to Miami, Florida. And then the next question says, do they accept payment plans, insurance, or will you be paying this totally out of pocket? So the money that I paid was completely out of pocket. Completely. Now, you don't have to, I'm not gonna say they do a payment plan, but in a sense they do, because you only have to put 10% down in order to book your surgery and get a date. So I think I put like 700 or something like that down, and then in increments I could have paid, but I just paid the shit off. I was like, take the money down, honey, because it won't be here, okay? But in a sense they do payment plans, because they're not gonna they can take your money up until the day of surgery. Once the day of surgery comes, you have to pay that balance off immediately, right then and there, before your surgery. But if you don't have it all at once, like how I did, like I said again, you can just pay them in increments. Like, let's say your surgery you book now, your surgery not until 6 months from now. You have time just to be giving them, you know, money little by little here and there. Yeah, they don't go crazy, but they do not accept insurance, because again, it's not a weight loss surgery. It's not like a dire need, you know, from what I was told. So it says 1 through 10, how bad does the body hurt afterward? I can't give you my pain level yet until my surgery. My surgery is March 31st. So as soon as that comes, I'll let you know. But a lot of women, it's like, they like, oh, I'm not really in pain. I'm just sore. I'm just numb. Feels like I was at the gym too long. You know, a lot of women say stuff like that. But then you have others that are screaming and hollering. So I don't know. I pray that I'm one of them women where I'm like, oh, hey. You know, I hope. It says, are you staying at a recovery house? I want to get some stuff done. I'm just so nervous. Don't be nervous, girl. If you feel like you want to do it for you, do it for you. I'm not promoting plastic surgery. I'm just talking about myself and my journey. But if you feel like that's what's going to make you happy, then do what's going to make you happy. And that's just that on that, period. But to answer your question, I'm not staying in a recovery house. I am staying in an Airbnb with my family. My family's going to be there, so they're going to be taking care of me. Good care of me. And yeah, and I was thinking about a recovery house, but I was just like, nah, I can't be around. And those who don't know what a recovery house is where a lot of women, y'all sharing rooms and stuff. It's like a dorm house basically, and y'all all sharing rooms and stuff, and everybody is fresh out of surgery, and it's nurses there that come take care of you. The good thing about a recovery house, you wouldn't have to pay for like supplies and stuff all out of pocket, especially if you're coming from out of state like I am. Like, I bought all my supplies myself. I'm bringing them all with me to Miami, you know. But at the recovery house, you don't have to do that. It's already supplies. So I mean, if you want to do that, it's easier. Then hey, but I'd rather be with my family and be in pain and all that. And if I'm gonna be myself pissy and whatever with my family and in the comfort of my own environment, you know. What vitamins are you taking? So in order for me to shed my water weight on a daily, honey, make sure I'm straight, I've been taking apple cider vinegar tablets. It looks like this. I take this 3 times a day, 1 capsule 3 times a day. Take my vitamin C. And this is really good. This is immune health. It just helps with everything. This is one of the vitamins, like if you're doing this, you need vitamin C. I take my folic acid. And this is for the heart and reproductive health. What else does this do? Yeah, it has the vitamin B, like all that stuff in there. It's real good. But they recommend you to take this, the vitamin C, and Hemoplex. So I was taking the pills, right? Which are fine. And I also was taking my NutriBurst shot. Y'all already know that. But I ran out, so yeah. But I got the liquid version of the Hemoplex because I feel like, and this is for your blood, you want your hemo levels to be higher than a 13 so that you don't have to pay an additional $500, honey. $500 for Cell Saver. Like, no. This helps with your hemo, all that. Like, your iron will be top tier. Mine's a 13.9, honey, and I only had to be a 13. That's just that. But yes, 48 days. I'm so hyped. I'm like, nobody was it. Okay, period. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Leave me any comments down below, honey. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And you know, share it with a friend. Tell them to come watch my journey. And yes, if there's anything else you guys would like to see from me right now, then let me know. Videos will be coming soon because I got a banger coming out. I'm so hyped about it. It's for the love of the V-Day, you know what I'm saying? It's for y'all. It's for y'all. Y'all gonna love it. Because this hair color, ooh, baby, don't just wait till y'all see it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye.